Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Sorry for spamming the videos. I know I've already done one today, which was earlier on UK time, but I've got to get stuff out, especially with a new game. You know, you've got skill-based matchmaking is currently trending on Twitter. Like I said, you know, on my other videos, as soon as I played the alpha, beta, full game, whatever you want to call it, because I don't think much is going to change, but nonetheless, first 4 games, playing pretty much bots, you know, really, really bad players. So I think that what they was trying to achieve was just put you against really bad people for the first 3 or 4 games, and then skill-based matchmaking kicked in, and everybody was slide cancelling, jump shotting, bunny hopping, you know, all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of not just me. There's loads of people commenting on my videos saying that they were 3 or 4 games themselves, and then boom, it happened. And I give criticism out where criticism is required, okay? But I'm a big enough of a man and a person that when one of these kind of, I call them shills, when one of these organizations or individuals with YouTube channels comes out and says something critical about the game, which I agree with, I'm a big enough person to say, thank you for doing this, okay? So I'm one of the first people to criticize myself, these organizations like Charlie Intel or whatever, and these YouTubers. But if they come out and say something which I think could possibly or potentially make a difference, even though it probably won't, I'm one of the first people to come out and say thank you, you know, for using your massive reach, you know, which hopefully one day, you know, my channel will become big enough that I'll actually make a difference instead of just some mediocre YouTuber who's losing more hair than, you know, Call of Duty's losing fans. But anyway, so let's read the tweet. So I put on Twitter, holy shit, all the criticism I give you, Charlie Intel, but thank you. And they've put here, skill-based matchmaking does not belong in Call of Duty casual playlists. It only needs to be in an active, separate, ranked playlist. And I've said that for years, guys, you know, but yeah, thank you, Charlie Intel. Like I said, I'm big enough man to say anything. But they go even further here. They go on to tweet and think about it, yeah, Charlie Intel, 1.7 million followers, you know what I mean? They're huge on Twitter. I'm sure everybody's heard of them, the kind of probably the biggest news channel out there. So They've also tweeted, there comes a point in a time where players who play Call of Duty extensively like us can no longer enjoy the game because skill-based matchmaking forces in lobbies that are not enjoyable. It's not about pub stomping, it's about the experience for all of us players, not just about the new players. And I agree with that, you know, 100% of the time. I've always said, you know, skill-based matchmaking is fine when it's in a ranked playlist. Like Apex Legends, for example, I play that Battle Royale. I play it because I want to get the highest rank, and I get rewarded by everybody seeing how mediocre I'm at the game. Pretty much I get plat, gold every single season, depending on how much time and effort I put into the game. But, you know, it drives me on because I want to get to Apex Predator. Well, I'll never get to Apex Predator, but you get where I'm going with this conversation, right? So, yeah, skill-based matchmaking in a ranked playlist, that's fine. If you want to make Warzone, have a skill-based matchmaking in it, make it like Apex Legends where you have different tiers. So you get points at the end of the match and you go up and down the leaderboards, and you start in bronze, you go to silver, gold. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. But when there's no kind of rankings whatsoever, it shouldn't be in the game. Now, for new players, and somebody tweets it down here. Where is it? So this guy goes on saying, he puts it brilliantly, so I'm just going to read out, so Resurrect, thank you. I know other people's kind of copied and pasted this. If you like skill-based matchmaking in video games, that says a lot about you. You have no drive, no confidence, no resilience, and no work ethic, and probably won't make it anywhere in life. You know, that's pretty much, you know, what I think everybody thinks. Well, the majority of the community. When you play a video game, you kind of should expect to be garbage at it for so long until you get used to it. And then as you get better, you reap the rewards. But now, in life, people just seem to think that, you know, you can just pick something up and be good at it straight away. And that's never been the case. Do you think surgeons, you know, just miraculously can perform open heart surgery? No, they've got to study. They've got to, you know, just keep on going at it until they can do things. You know, they study, they've got to revise. They've got to, you know, practice, so to speak, even though that analogy of being an open heart surgeon, you can't really practice, but you all get what I'm saying. Skill-based matchmaking should just do one completely. I think other YouTubers are saying stuff about this. I think Thunder's tweeted something out a bit by come on, where is it? All right, okay, yeah, bunny hopping nerds and all that. So yeah, pretty much everybody's copying. If you like skill-based matchmaking in video games, that says a lot about you. You know, drive. You know, I agree with that. There's obviously going to be people out there who disagree. That's fine, but ultimately, why should a video game hold your hand to make you feel better about yourself and your lack of self-confidence? You know, you've got to play and practice to get better at anything in life. May it be sports, may it be, you know, through your education, may it be through, I don't know, social interaction. You know, the more you do of it, the better you get it. Like, you know, loads of things in life. You've got to practice before you get better. But video games, you know, it's obviously for a monetization system in the game. You know, they rely on a lot of the bad players just having mediocre games, you know, where they pretty much just do a 1 KD every single time to keep them playing the game. You know, because if they didn't have skill-based matchmaking in it, yes, the noob players are going to suffer. But if they've got resilience, if they are willing to put the time and effort in, they will go from being a noob to being a half-decent player, and they will then go on and reap the rewards of beating the noobs. If you're new to something, you should kind of expect not to be very good at it. But yeah, this is a good step in the right direction. This tweet from Charlie Intel is getting a lot of you know, likes, retweet. Well, 5,100 retweets. You know, my man GG Reloaded's obviously saying that this is why the game's full of hackers and chronicens, because of skill-based matchmaking. And I think that's pretty much a good point. You know, people are getting sick of, you know, having the same old shitty gameplay experience all the time, where they're getting a 1 to 1.5 KD. I know there's going to be somewhere there, but yeah, noob lives matter. Skill-based matchmaking might hurt your ability to get 100 bombs, but it helps the overall health of the game for everyone. Yeah, all right, whatever. You know, there's people out there who are defending skill-based matchmaking, but the people defending skill-based matchmaking are these kind of people with a mindset that, yeah, I just want everything to be handed to me. You know, there shouldn't be any form of skill-based matchmaking in any game whatsoever unless it's a ranked game. You know, it should purely be based on connection. The amount of people I play in other countries, you know, when I'm playing popular games, I should always be playing people who are English-speaking, you know, in the UK. A lot of the time I get put in French lobbies, German lobbies, Scandinavian-type lobbies. I'm not 100% sure, but they sound like, you know, Swedish or, you know, from Finland, something like that, with the accent they've got. And that's obviously down to skill-based matchmaking, because it wants to match you against, you know, people of similar skill. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Hopefully, you know, something changes regarding skill-based matchmaking. But like I've said, everything what's in this game is in here for a reason. And it is to make as much money as possible, guys, right? Do you really think that Activision would put something in the game what would hurt them financially? So everybody who's moaning about skill-based matchmaking as it's trending, right? Can you imagine if all these people stopped playing the game? They would actually change skill-based matchmaking if everybody moaning about it stopped playing, but obviously they're not. Even here, you've got professional players. I don't know if he's still professional. I don't really get involved in this. But the skill-based matchmaking in Cold War is nuts. Nero's coming out saying, played 6 hours today and didn't notice a thing. Really, it's probably because you're pretty bad at it, Nero. I don't like to say it, you know, but yeah. So Modern Warzone, basically, what Charlie Intel wannabes coming out and saying that everybody trying to confirm skill-based matchmaking in Cold War Alpha after 4 matches worth of data. Well, I had, like I said, 3 or 4 good games, and then boom, everybody's a sweat. You know, buddy hopping, you know, probably Cronus Max user. Yeah. Even here, Davis, damn, they put skill-based matchmaking in the alpha, you know? Crazy. I shouldn't have tweeted about skill-based matchmaking. I'd like to publicly apologise for my actions. Here's how to unlock your account. They're blocking accounts of pro players or ex-pro players or whatever he is. Oh, guys, it's crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know, skill-based matchmaking trending on Twitter. What a surprise. Love you all. Cheerio. If you're new, guys, hit subscribe. Please help support a channel who's going to talk about the things what, you know, actual real Call of Duty fans, you know, want to hear, not the fanboys, so to speak. So yeah, love you all. Cheerio. Bye-bye.